So what it tells us is it says, okay, go ahead and move the sliders H and K so that the graph x squared, this is the graph of x squared. You remember that one, right? We had that one earlier. Here it is. Here's x squared. It's on our notes. This is the exam one notes at the top of the unit one module. So we already know it's a U shape, right? X squared is a U shape. And x cubed was a snake, but x squared is a U shape. You want to shift it up 2 units and right 1. So what do we have to do to shift this graph up 2 and right 1? That's what we want to do. We want to make the graph, let me see, come right over here. So do my best to make it a little U shape. There we go. So we want to move it up here. Let me use a different color. I want to move it up 2 and right 1. So what are we going to do? The original equation, you know, the blue equation is y equals x squared. So what is this going to be? What's going to be the equation for the orange graph, which has been moved up 2 and right 1? Do you know how to do that? Is this making sense for you? How are we going to do that? What's the equation going to be there for the orange graph? And that is up 2, right 1. So what's the up 2 going to be first off? Right, good, adding 2. And then what's going to be the right 1? -1, right? Remember, it's opposite. That means right 1, it's opposite of what we would expect. The x stuff is always opposite. That's right 1, and then this +2 is up 2 on y. This is right 1 on x, right? This is the x. This guy here is the x effector because he's in x's world. And he always has opposites, so -1 will be right 1. And this is the y effector because he's outside of x's world. He's not an x guy. He's not in x's world. He's outside of x. So he's a y. He just moves up 2. So it'll have the up 2, right 1 like that. And then that's what it wants you to write as the answer down here. Let's take a look. Let me show you on the actual homework problem from your homework number 3. There it is. So you're seeing it. So I'm going to play with this here. I'm going to move this. Let's see how the equation changes. See how when I move this slider, it's gone right 2, and this says x -2. See how it's opposite? If I go all the way to here, it's -4, -3, -2. There's what we want. Want it right 1, and then we want it up 2. There we go. See how I did that? It's up 2, right 1. And see the equation? Right 1, up 2. So you can play around with those sliders. It's really nice. It shows how the graph moves around. And then you just type the answer in. X minus, oh wait, oh this one was, sorry, I didn't read. This one's different than the question I gave you. They want up 2, right 3. So up 2, one more, wait, up 2, that's good. Right 3. Here we go. Yeah, there's the right one. Up 2, right 3 for this one. Up 2, right 3. There we go. Up 2 here. Up 2, it's right there. This part, up 2. And then the right 3 is right there with x. It's the opposite effect. So there we go. You can play around with that and just hopefully get more and more comfortable with how messing with an equation affects the graph. And that's not just for, it's for all graphs you'll ever do. It's all graphs ever. It's not just for the U shape or the snake one. This is what we're learning here is true for all graphs, all equations, period.